Home Alone 2, Lost in New York for the NES, takes the holiday hijinks of the beloved 1992 movie sequel and transforms them into an 8-bit adventure. Published by THQ and released in 1992, the game follows Kevin McCallister's escapades as he navigates the bustling streets of New York City, evading the notorious Wet Bandits once again. Following the success of the original Home Alone movie game adaptation, THQ quickly secured the rights to produce a video game based on the sequel. With only a short time between the movie's release and the game's debut, the development team worked under significant time constraints to bring Kevin's New York adventure to life. At the time, THQ was known for churning out licensed games, often focusing on capturing the essence of the source material rather than perfecting gameplay. Home Alone 2 was no exception, blending movie-inspired scenarios with action platformer mechanics. Similar to the first game, Home Alone 2 saw various adaptations across multiple consoles, each offering distinct gameplay styles. The NES version is known for its linear action platforming design compared to the more exploratory gameplay of its Super Nintendo counterpart. The game loosely follows the plot of the movie. Kevin McCallister is separated from his family and ends up in New York City, armed with his father's credit card and a knack for trouble. While staying at the Plaza Hotel, Kevin encounters the Wet Bandits, Harry and Marv, who have escaped prison and are scheming to rob a toy store. Kevin must outwit the burglars, avoid various dangers, and ultimately save the day. The NES version is a side-scrolling platformer. Players control Kevin as he navigates various environments, including the Plaza Hotel, Central Park, and Duncan's Toy Chest, all inspired by the movie's locations. Kevin encounters a wide range of foes, from hotel staff and housekeepers to birds and even vacuum cleaners. Each enemy type adds a layer of challenge, forcing players to dodge, jump, and retaliate creatively. Kevin uses an assortment of quirky items as weapons, including slingshots, baseballs, and even a punch gun. These tools help him fend off enemies and progress through levels. While less focused on setting traps than the first Home Alone game, Home Alone 2 still encourages players to use Kevin's surroundings to their advantage. For example, environmental hazards can harm enemies if utilized correctly. Unlike the exploratory nature of some adaptations, this version offers a straightforward progression through levels. Players must overcome platforming challenges, defeat enemies, and reach the end of each stage. Though the game borrows elements from the movie, it takes many creative liberties, including exaggerated enemy types and some completely original scenarios. The game is infamous for its steep difficulty curve, including relentless enemies, unforgiving platforming, and tricky boss fights. This has made it a cult favorite among retro gamers who enjoy a challenge. Kevin's constant running animation and unique attacks have become a memorable aspect of the game, adding a sense of urgency to the gameplay. Critics and players were divided on the game's quality. While some appreciated the attempt to recreate the movie's atmosphere, others found the gameplay repetitive and the controls frustrating. Despite this, it remains a nostalgic title for many NES fans. Like the movie it's based on, the game has found a place as a quirky holiday tradition for retro gaming enthusiasts, often revisited during the Christmas season. It is a prime example of early 1990s licensed gaming. While it doesn't perfectly replicate the movie's charm, it delivers a unique and sometimes wacky take on Kevin's holiday misadventures. Despite its flaws, the game has gained a nostalgic following over the years, cementing its place as a staple of NES-era gaming. It's a reminder of the era when movie tie-ins dominated the industry, each offering its own spin on beloved stories. Home Alone 2, Lost in New York for the NES might not be a masterpiece, but it's a fascinating glimpse into the era of licensed video games. With its quirky mechanics, challenging gameplay, and nods to the iconic movie, it's a title worth revisiting for fans of retro gaming and holiday nostalgia alike. Have you tackled the challenges of Home Alone 2? What are your favorite memories of Kevin's 8-bit New York adventure? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more retro gaming explorations. Thanks for watching, and happy gaming!